I am in the beam. Hello everyone, it's Emmy. Welcome back to some more Omnifactory. We're gonna make some big progress today. Big progress forward. A lot of stuff we need to do, but I think it all boils down to one thing: tar and wood. So the next steps going forward, I guess it's not really the next required steps. The next steps I want to do is I want a better way to make circuits. Because right now, for anything tier 2, we're using these primitive processors, which work, but I have to craft 4 tier 1s, and that's a pain, and then craft them into tier 2, and that gives me 1. But there are other tiers. There's another, this one counts as a tier 1 circuit. It's not actually that much better. It doesn't use the red alloy, though. The red alloy is a pain. And then it gets even better with the third and final tier 1 circuit, wherever that is. Tier 1. The third and final tier 1 circuit, you make 4 of them. Like, oh man, look at all those circuits. And then you can then use them to make a bunch of other stuff. So we want to be able to craft the circuits like that instead of having to do this recipe, because it works, but it's getting old. So the first step in the process for that is this quest right here, the pyrolyse oven. The main function of the oven is to increase the fuel values of your wood and coal, while also recovering some of the various potentially useful waste products. I think this is actually going to end up replacing this thing right here. I just made another obsidian furnace, but I think we're going to replace this one. Because the oven essentially is like a coke oven. It cooks wood into coal coke. And I have it right here. So it looks like this. And it just takes wood and makes charcoal out of it. Or takes... actually, this is probably what I want to do. It takes... does it not take charcoal? I want this phenol, right? That's my goal. But it looks like you can only get that from coal. I guess you can distill wood tar into it. We need phenol. That's the target. But we might need to do a distillery so we can use regular blocks. There we go. Pyrolyse oven. Be quest complete. Yes. I don't expect we're going to actually need this for anything major. I'm just going to put it down here and figure out how the heck to build this. So it's got input bus, a fluid input hatch. There, I think these are all machine casings. There too. It's empty in the middle. Yeah, energy input hatch to air, fluid output. That's fluid input. Okay. Tops. Okay. I think I got it. Let's try this. I have it right here. We do 1, 2, 3. Is 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This first layer. This here. Fluid input hatch goes here. Input hatch goes here. This energy hatch goes in the middle. Output here. Fluid output here. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Seems like that worked. And it just does the thing. It does take in steam. I had to put steam into the input hatch here. The fluid input hatch. But luckily, if I like drill straight up, we got steam. We got steam for days. So I'm just going to run a steam line, probably down somewhere like right here. At this convenient spot. And around to the steam input. And then the logs, instead of going into here, will end up going into here. And we will get... also energy has to go in here. But that just comes from this line. And we will get output from it. Actually, did I look at the... oven? What's the energy consumption of this? 30 EU. It's all 30 EU. It takes 30 seconds though, so it's kind of slow. So I might keep the thing over there. So that makes 300 wood vinegar, 3,000, 1,500, 1,500, 4,000. I want the pyrus stuff. Is it 2? Phenol. Okay. I want phenol. So 1,000 to 75. 8,000 to 600 is the same. It's just wood tar though, so I need wood tar. That's the one I'll be going for. And it does take an integrated circuit to get whatever you want. We need to set that to 3. And then a bunch of steam. Alright, let's get this hooked up. Okay, I still need the thing. What's the thing? The thing. This thing. Alright, got it all cabled up. Kind of ran cables from wherever cables are available. Got steam pumping in. I forget which one I need though. I think it was 3, right? It was 3. Here. 3 makes wood tar, which can distill the stuff I need. Phenol, yeah. I need 3. Put that in there. Tell this to insert. And it should start getting logs. And it'll run. Neat. It'll consume steam. It'll output. I don't know what I get in here. I think I get charcoal or something. I really don't care. I have more charcoal than I know what to do with. Backing up the system. I have more steam than I know what to do with. It's backing up the system. I'm just interested in this fluid that's going to leak out of here. It takes a while. It is very slow. About to finish though. Oh man, I'm excited. Ooh. Ew. Is that all of it? Then I made 1,100. Thought it made more than 1,100. This says 1,500. Where'd my wood tar go? I need that. I don't think I have any actual use for the wood tar itself. I think that's a pretty useless thing. I can distill it. Actually, if I distill it, I get phenol, but I don't have a distillation tower. But the big thing is the phenol. So I'm just going to make a basic distillery and have it do that. Yeah, I need an advanced distillery. Not the basic. Alright. Cool. And also note to self, if you put medium voltage into a low voltage thing, it just kind of explodes. After the previous, it burnt up. But I got the thing back, so it's fine. And we're making some phenol. And that's going to be used to make a bunch of stuff later on. I don't know what, but I'm just doing it. That's so much charcoal already. Jeez. Thing just cranks through it. We got 48, 50, a lot of buckets of wood tar. 1,000 charcoal already. I don't even need this charcoal. Like it's just dummy charcoal at this point. I don't need it. Because I want this thing to be continuously running. Actually, I probably could. Because since I'm keeping it continuously running, I could actually just get rid of this. I was thinking of not getting rid of this and just like trashing this charcoal, but this is producing enough. I probably could just pipe this into here, remove this, and put a void upgrade on the charcoal up there. So this thing's just constantly going through. That might be a good plan. Yeah, let's do that. So, kind of skipped ahead a little bit, seems like. We completed the pyrolase oven, and we didn't know voltage. We already have a basic chemical reactor. It's right here. Because I've used it a lot. Let's just pick it up, put it back down. Just like this. for it. Yay, we did it! It was amazing. Woo. Cool. So the big thing, the phenol-coated substrate, 'cause that's the thing we're missing for this right here, the second tier 1 circuits. We've been behind on circuits for a long time. Phenol-coated substrates. Phenol is produced as a byproduct for making coal coke in a pyrolysis oven. I was making the tar. Phenol, wood tar, heavy fuel, wood tar. Heavy fuel, crack light fuel, steam. No, it's you make the wood tar. I don't know why it's saying the other thing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I found is the quickest way. Wood tar straight to phenol. And you kind of get to choose what your output is. So you just see coated circuit boards and they go into here. Just 100 millibuckets is actually like nothing. That is very little. So these coated circuit boards, super cheap to make. It's just some wood slabs and some rubber. I could just, just do a stack. Why not? Stack of coated circuit boards. How much we got of this? We have 7 buckets. Lovely. It just looks like it goes inside this. Let me actually grab a tank because I have to pull out the water. I have a tank right here. Ha. Huh. My favorite thing I found about this, though, is the ability to do this. Or if there's a fluid, you just kind of can dump fluids in and out real easy. And boom. Phenolic substrate. That's that done. So now it's going to tell us we get to complete the second tier 1 circuit. It's much easier to mass produce than primitive circuits and fulfill the same function in nearly all cases. You should be batch crafting these. Yes, I absolutely should be batch crafting these, but there are tier 3 circuits and I'd rather batch craft those, honestly. I'm not going to worry too much about these. I think we actually have to... We did level 1 tier 1, right? So here we got level 1 tier 1s. We've been making these into level 2 tier 1s. Wherever they are. Yeah, level 2 tier 1. Or tier 2 level 1. Yeah. Now that we have tier 2 level 1, we have tier 2 machines. So now we're doing tier 1 level 2. Then I think we have to do tier 2 level 2. And then use tier 2 level 2 to make tier 3 level 1. And then tier 3 level 1 lets us make tier 1 level 3. I think. So let's look at the third and final tier 1 circuit. Transistor capacitor, central processing unit, takes a cutting saw, the CPU wafer, precision laser engraver with 120 U per tick, glass lens. I have silicon wafer, glass lens, it's an autoclave, that's fine. The precision laser engraver is fine. Takes tier 2s. I can actually do that. I don't need to go to tier 3 yet. Why would I need to go to tier 3? I think. We're gonna find out, but my hope is to jump straight to tier 1 level 3. These guys. You should make 4 of them at a time. Much better than making 1 of them at a time, like the other ones. That's the hope. I can't tell these apart. I'm gonna be clicking around a lot, but the hope is to jump straight to the level 3s. But yeah, those ones. I think this is actually enough for a bunch of them. This was actually pretty batch craftable. I don't have much soldering alloy right now, but it doesn't take much. 72 millibuckets each, 2 capacitors, 4 wire, 4 resist. This should be able to make a bunch. Is there a there's no processor involved, okay. Yeah. Look at that. That is actually surprisingly easier. It doesn't look that much easier, but there's no refined iron plate. There's none of the frickin' red alloy wire, which is the worst. There's no of these tubes. I was making a ton of these vacuum tubes before. Oh, this is much nicer. I like this. I just need a ton of soldering alloy, and that takes tin. I'm actually running low on tin. Think I got everything. Made some transistors. Actually, funny story about my power situation. To power this blast furnace, it takes all of my low voltage power. and I just made a bunch of aluminum. So I actually had to turn off the oven down here. Didn't have enough power to run it and the blast furnace at the same time. The blast furnace was failing. So that's cool. I want to switch the blast furnace to medium voltage, the new 128 volt power, instead of this 32 that this is. It's way over here. It's so far away. I'll either have to move it, which I might do temporarily, or just kind of expedite my upgrades of the systems. I have actually made an MV macerator here, pulverizer macerator. I made one of these a little bit faster, and put it on the MV system. So it's getting there. Yeah, look at this, 5 tier 2s for not nearly as expensive, and pretty easy. Very nice. So that'll help with the upgrade too. Also, I think I remember why I can't do the third one yet. The third tier 1 circuit. Third and final tier 1 circuit. It takes 60 EU per tick, which requires the advanced assembling machine. I think the advanced assembling machine. Advanced assembling machine takes tier 3 circuit. That was the issue. Okay. So we do need to make some tier 3 circuits before we can get to level 3 tier 1. Unfortunately. But we're on the way. Yes. So we have the circuits. If you look at the next quest, there's an image. Showing up here. Whoa. This. Here's the image here. And you can see the mouse here. You got the tier 1s up here. And in order to craft level 3 of tier 1, you need MV to craft level 3. Really? We need the MV thing, but in order to make the MV thing, we need level 3, kind of. Yeah. So it progresses that way. And there's circuit, processor, array, processor, manipulator. Circuit's name is always its theme plus its class. Primitive processor, electrical processor array, microprocessor frame. Infinity wetware. The bottom one down here. Yeah, so we have to make the medium voltage to make the best tier 1s in this row. That unlocks tier 4. But we need tier 3 to do that, which we can do with LV. That'll finish off LV for things. Then we can move to MV. And we could actually start getting into tier 4 circuits. Okay. Good to know. And the next task. Second tier 2 circuit. I only have 10 of them. I made a few more after last time. Yeah, I just, like, can I claim all these? There was actually a claim all button found before. Claim all. Boom. Look at that. 70 Omni pennies. We're almost at 10 Omni dollars. I have not spent them. You can't make me. Ah. Okay. So I'm like, for some reason, really focused on this circuit line, right? But I'm not seeing the next circuit task. I want to make the tier 1, the medium voltage. I want to make the medium voltage assembler, but I'm not seeing that in this list. We must be missing something. Make the medium voltage assembler. Medium voltage energy input. I should already have this. Medium voltage energy input and I think I have to make the lossless K. I have to make energetic caliber. I thought I have energetic. Yeah, there's some right here. Okay. I think this happened last time. I'm just behind on quests. MV energy input hatch, which I'm going to use in the blast furnace. I plan on doing that. Gotta make some. Oh, really? It has to be in the middle? Oh, is it not supposed to be a machine hole? I think it was. No, it is. It just couldn't be in the middle. Middle square is not allowed. Yeah. Medium voltage power storage. It'd be really nice if I had some medium voltage power storage at this point. So many battery alloys. I already had to use battery alloys. 5. I need one more. They make this stuff. I don't remember. It's been too long. Oh, antimony. Lead. I have lots of antimony. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Hey, look, the medium voltage cutting machine. The thing right there. Anything else in this thing I just unlocked that I already made? I don't have an electrolyzer. Yay. And extruder. Actually a good one. I do need an extruder. Something I am gonna do now. They said I might do. To do it. Removing the blast furnace to over there, so it can have more power. It can have the MV instead of the LV, using the new thing I just made. Did I just? After I make it again. Right, that'll do it. I am using regular copper cables. That's not great. Get loss of 2 per block. Like they said, energetic alloy cables have no loss per block, but they are more expensive. Take energetic alloy wire. Energetic alloy, which is blast furnace of a gold, a redstone, and a glowstone. A lot more than just a copper. But this should do fine. And I need a lot of aluminum. More aluminum than that. Alright, stop right there, stop right there. I know what you're thinking right now. I know what you're thinking. I can read the thoughts in your brain. You're supposed to do Emmy today. Yeah, I got caught up in circuits. I was supposed to be doing applied energistics. But I mean, yeah, I got an subscriber. I'm doing stuff. I'm working towards it. I do want to get to Emmy. This system is still working fine, but I feel like an Emmy system would be really helpful, especially now that we're getting better at producing circuits. I think having an Emmy system will really help with that. This actually, it is taking power, so it's fine. Because these processors they take circuits. If you look at how you use an inscriber, the engineering processor takes a tier 1 circuit along with a diamond and a silicon. So we need to be able to make a lot of circuits. We can now. This is 30 circuits worth right here, and is nothing. So I don't quite know what the next step from here is. I don't know what the next intended step from here is. I think digital storage would make the most sense, but for some reason it says make an Emmy Conduit. Though more expensive, Emmy Conduits have the advantage of being able to share a block space with other conduit types. Oh, like these conduits? No way. These things. Oh, that's so cool. I thought it was something else entirely. No, that's awesome. Let's make these. Emmy covered cable surrounded by conduit bond. You actually get more for your money. You get a lot more for your money here. For 6 and 3, you get 8. So 3 covered cables becomes 8. Does take rubber. I might do that. Oh, you can only do it this way. You have to do it this way. The glass cable is an alloy smelter with quartz fiber and a fluix dust. You get 2 though. Quartz fiber, a pure nether quartz crystal through a wire. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's just try this. Let's just see how this works. So you throw this in here. This is very, very unusual stuff. Let me also grab the fluix crystals. I should need 4, 7. We do have the fancy crystal growth thing, so it's not that bad. That was so long ago I did that. I don't remember it much. We get that. We get some of this. Lots of tin. These go in the alloy smelter. Yeah, it's actually pretty quick. You get 2 each. Be 8 worth. I then take some rubber. Go into fluid extractor, which takes... No, I need to take rubber sheets, I think. I actually do need rubber sheets. Load it here. Yep. I don't know what the ratio is, but it's probably 1-to-1. So to get that done, or I get lazy and call it close enough to being done. Sure. We throw that in here. Dang it, the tank's full. Okay. Lots of rubber goes in there. Those go in there. Makes the covered cable. Then if I just grab some conduit binder. I made a bunch of conduit binder earlier because I was running out. And it bothered me that I kept having to make more, so I made a bunch. This should just go in here like this. Yeah. 3 of them. 3 of the covered cable becomes 8 conduits. Really want to see these in action. I'm pretty sure it's what I'm thinking, and that's really cool. Got a big old bundle of cables here. Look at this. It just joins up and it does the thing. That's awesome. Very efficient cabling. Pop it off the same way. That is quite the collection of things. Vector mods, cables, primitive processors, we got those. Actually do it in here. Is that the same cost? I think it pretty much is. 576 millibuckets. Yeah, that's the same thing, just done in the assembly. I can't even do this yet. I don't know why I wouldn't just craft it. Is that it? Hey. That's it. You have 2 storage shells. And a storage housing. How did I fill them before? I was using the storage component, so it's just this. Okay. Maybe that with the next level of processor, I would not mind making one of those. Or even the next one up, the 8K. Nope, that takes tier 3, never mind. I'm fine with 4K, thank you. But it takes a lot of circuits, so we gotta make a bunch more circuits. That's fine. Super simple Emmy system. We got the acceptor, the drive, terminal, empty. Throw stuff in. Got some stuff in there. I'm gonna make more circuits though, because I don't think currently I can hold all this stuff I have in here. I'm gonna make maybe 2 4K cells. Shouldn't be too hard. And kind of see how it works. Boop, boop. Takes an entire circuit. Yeah, not making applied logistics cheap. Boom. There they are. For my awesome Emmy system. Got an import bus here. Grabbed made 2 acceleration cards. Not trivial. Gonna dump stuff in, I guess. A lot of these barrels are actually full. The ones in the back aren't. 3 rows back here? Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. It's like this half is full. Like half of them. A lot of rubber though. I think I can transfer those to like a bigger drawer. I have a drawer up here, but there's not much in it. So it's just gonna be a lot of organization, transferring stuff. It's not gonna be exciting. Maybe I'll time lapse it or something. Right. Barrels empty. Just this side though. This side's still full. And pretty much out of storage. 63 types. This one's actually 1024, 1024. It's totally full. 62 types, so pretty much there. 62 types and 61. So we're out of space. Okay, yeah. So in terms of storage capacity, I think logistics pipes definitely has the upper hand here. In terms of ease of getting started with crafting, Logistics pipes has the upper hand again. It's very easy to just drop a recipe in each of those. They're a bit expensive, but if you're not doing too many crafting recipes, it's drop them in. This has the ease of access by a long shot. Just click and drop. I want some potatoes, grab some potatoes, whatever. But they have their advantages. I definitely still want to be switching over to an Emmy system, but I think we need a bit more storage before that happens. Oh, would you look at the time? The episode's over. I guess you won't get to expanding the Emmy storage today. Oh well. No, yeah, I do want to get this thing up and running. It's just the storage is kind of a little requirement. But we did make lots of good progress today. We have more advanced circuits. Circuits are so easy to make now. Look at this. 13 of these, 5 of these. So much simpler. I thought this step would be, like I was first looking at it, if I recall, when I first looked at this, it's like, this is so much steps. Why don't I just do it manually? Because it's so much nicer. You could batch produce that so easily. Is good. And I'll be making plenty more storage shells. I might fill this up with 4Ks the rest of it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. And also we have over here, can't forget about this, the good old drawer controller. And all I need is a storage bus. And we can get some more crate storage on here, and that'll help a lot with the storage limitations. But that's for next time. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.